Alright, hey guys, my name is MrDawmination. Please call me Danny, because we are casual, and we are cool, and we are friends now. Welcome back to The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword. We are on episode 14, that is, the big 1-4. I kind of figured I would just take this episode and maybe a couple more to just casually chat with you guys, casually chat with you guys, and get to know you, and talk about some stuff having to do with this LP and with life, and in the meantime we'll be exploring the first temple and seeing if we can save Zelda. So let's get right into it. First I'm going to talk about this LP in particular. This is of course my first LP, so I'm still learning. Truthfully, this LP is serving as my get to know the hobby, get to know LPing LP. This LP is really just serving for me to learn the equipment, to learn the process, to learn how to give good commentary, and that's really it. But I still want to make it special, and I really hope I can do that. So yeah, got a noob LP'er, and thank you guys for dealing with me. I recently hit 10 subscribers, and to me that's fantastic. I want to thank them all so much. Thank you for dealing with old Uncle Dan. Let's see here. Okay, yeah, and Fee's just going to explain that we can descend to any specific bird statue we want. And we are going to hit the Forest Temple, which is also known as Skyview Temple. Speaking of which, I tuned into the Far From Subtle. I don't know how many people are familiar with Far From Subtle or their Video Games Awesome show, but I tuned into the stream last night. That was my first live stream that I had ever been in for an extended period of time. I was there for, holy crap, probably an hour or two. I love the stream, by the way. Really, really good job, as always, guys. But, there was lots of fail, mostly on Fraser's part. But, yeah, I love the show. They said a lot of things that interested me, but one thing that made me rage, or frage, no, I guess not. One thing that made me kind of rage was, the chat correctly referenced this temple as Skyview Temple, and then I think Fraser was defending them, maybe? I don't know the full stuff, but basically Ben and Becky were being pretty vindictive on all of it, and saying that the chat was false snarfing. And for those of you who don't know, snarf, typing snarf in that chat basically means, hey, I know exactly what you need to do next, snarf, take it from me. Something along those lines. And, yeah, it was a little depressing, but it made sense, I guess. Because things like that happen, but, I'm dubbing Team Chat with 50 points for that. And yes, you can take it from me, guys, it is certainly Skyview Temple, as you'll see in a second here. Another thing, they got off on this, little tangent? Not really a tangent, but they got on the topic of Let's Playing Intense, or Intense Face. And I love that. It's just like descending into the darkness. It's way cool. But they got on the topic of Let's Playing, and they referenced Chugga Conroy, and I totally agree with them. They say that he does good work, and Chugga does great work. He's a great LP'er, and he's done so much for the community. But the thing that the VGA crew was saying that differed them from Let's Playing is that they said something interesting about Let's Players as a whole trying too hard. And I think this is great. I'm really going to try to take this into account. I still want to be wacky, though, because that's kind of my style that I'm forming, and I like it. But they said a lot of times LP'ers will try too hard, and it'll be like, you'll for example, let's say Zelda, I find water, and I go on this tangent about swimming and pool noodles, and talking 50 miles per hour, just trying to not have any dead commentary. And it ends up getting, and they said it ended up getting, like, kind of annoying. And I kind of have to agree, like, Fraser brought up a good point with that. So I don't want to try too hard, but at the same time, I don't want to sacrifice my style, and I think it's probably hard for every LPer to find that happy medium, or that happy balance, and certainly you can't appeal to everyone. I mean, there's certainly, I know for a fact there would be people out there who, if they watched my work, would find so many things wrong with it. Heck, I could watch my work and find things wrong with it, probably. Great. Most of all, though, I really just enjoy watching LPers who are themselves. And it would be somewhat hard to tell, but if an LPer, well, let's put it this way. Oh crap, brain fart. I totally forgot. I'm totally not not on track right now. What was I gonna say? Okay, if an LPer is not themselves and they're just talking to try to be interesting because that's the way they know how, it probably wouldn't be too enjoyable to watch, but if they were just kind of being themselves, I'd be more interested in watching that. Oh my gosh! Stupid Deku Baba. Okay. What we're gonna want to do is actually hit the thing with a slingshot, and then run up. There we go. And, you know, truthfully, I don't know where I'm going with this tangent, but, it's just some of my thoughts. When you're LPing, definitely just be yourself. And I mean, I don't have the credentials, maybe, to be giving my opinion on this sort of thing. I mean, I have 10 subs. I love you all, by the way. I have, what, by this point, 15 videos when this video is finally released. And yeah, definitely not much. But I've watched enough Let's Plays that I kind of know what I enjoy watching and what I like to see. Now this thing's rather interesting, and really what you're going to want to do is spin, and the eye will eventually get dizzy, fall off, and the door will open. I'm sorry if... And really this video is serving as an experiment as well, because in my previous videos I was talking about the game a lot, and I was talking about, you know, what was going on in the environment as far as the game was concerned. In this episode, I'm just sort of talking about life and my opinion, and I hope that's okay with you guys. Another thing that has me interested is streaming, live streaming, on either Ustream or Twitch. And I definitely wouldn't rip off VGA or Far From Subtle, because that'd just be rude and cruel. I mean, they're definitely inspirations for me, really big ones at that. But, oh gosh, that'd be terrible. I mean, just kind of what I'm doing right now. Let's playing, but live. And I don't know if you guys would be into that, or if you guys are familiar with Jeff, the Firo of Time. That's he does a lot of live streaming, and I think it's really cool because it serves to be very, very interactive with an audience, and I like that. These enemies here are called wall chulas, similar to the skull chulas from Ocarina of Time, and they are so named because they are exclusively found on walls. Bam. Crap. There we go. And I think that's all of them. Yes. And you are going to want to go up here and get on this and kind of cut these open. It just makes it easier to backtrack. And this guy we're going to fight, this is actually the first temple we're going to find green bokoblins. They're a little tougher. As you can see, 3 hits usually would kill a red bokoblin, but those ones required 3 and a fatal blow to get. Let's see. There is... What you're going to want to do at this point, you can go places through that... Oh, no, you can't. My bad. But here's what we do. You're going to hit that one, and that's going to open that door. And before we go in there, I think there's also one, if I'm not mistaken, right down here. And that one's really tricky to spot. There's a clue in the next room over, but I'll show you guys that actually. Let's see. What a haul! 5 rupees. And we're going to go into that first room that we opened up, the right room. Here we are. Alright. I'm a strong man! Speaking of the Pharaoh of Time, though, he's a very, very talented LPer. I met him via the Speed Gamers. I don't know if I've talked about that too much. I will in the Oh! And these are your Skulltulas! They've gotten very big since Ocarina of Time. What you're going to want to do for hanging Skulltulas is slash them to the side and they will expose their purple underbelly. And then you just want to stab. And they go down just like that. And this thing here says 2 doors lead to rooms left and right, but they will only open when the gemstones are struck. One is above, one below. And we have already hit both of those gemstones. And there's actually a... Whoa! There will be a secret... Oh, wow. I hope I don't run out of my Deku Seeds. Herp! Yeah, nice. Alright, we'll get the rupees here. And check out the secret entrance right here. The secret little tunnel. And this thing here, we'll hit that. It's filling up! It's flooding! Ah! Alright. Climb up these vines, and when we get to the top, you're gonna notice a thing here. And we can't do anything with it right now, but far later in the game, that'll be of use to us. So keep that in mind, you guys, as you're playing this game, as you're dominating this game, I like to say. So I was talking about the Fear of Time, right? And the Speed Gamers. The Speed Gamers is a community, really, a group, and they do basically gaming marathons for charity, which is a really, really cool cause. Their most recent one was a Legend of Zelda one, actually, and that was a slight influence on my decision to LP this game, Skyward Sword. So that's kind of one of the reasons I'm doing it. And alright, let's see. These things you're gonna want to just leave alone. We're gonna drop these vines here. There we go, and swing across. And there's a lot of really, really cool LPers affiliated with TSG that are right here on YouTube. Oh, what the heck? The Fear of Time is one of them. Nintendo Master 100 is also on in the Speed Gamers community, and I really enjoy his work also. We187, if you guys are familiar with him, really cool guy, really good LPer, and Tic Tacs. That's all I have to say about that. Let me see. Oh, Golden Deku Baba. No. 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 Yes. Oh, they dodge. Yay. Sorry, that was a little dead right there. Actually, I'm getting a little on time. So you're just gonna... Sorry, but the Skulltulas that are on webs, you want to get behind them and stab them in that weak underbelly. Just like that. And we'll cut some of the webs so we can easily get out of here if need be. Oh, who else are... Oh, Blaumagier. Blaumagier, aka Lothus. He's another TSGLPer. Mega Kid Icarus, if you've heard of him. Secret Star Raptor. Sam Deman. Shoot, guys. I don't want to forget anyone. I'm just saying the ones that come to mind. Omega Demon? Crap. Oh, what's in this chest? And actually, I think we'll end off right as we get this chest, and inside it, we got the map! Very nice. Alright, guys, I apologize for this rant sort of rant episode, or rather talk episode, if you guys aren't really into that. But I figure, you know, that with the temples, I wanted to keep it interesting somehow, and I didn't really know what to talk about inside the temple. So I figured just kind of talk about life and my hobby and people I enjoy and my friends. And it may continue into the next episode, but once we hit the boss, that we'll get back into full swing game mode, I promise. Thank you so much for watching The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword, Episode 14. My name is MrDawmination. Please call me Danny. Peace, love, and gaming, and let's keep dominating this game. See you guys later. Actually, hold on a second. Alright, now, see you guys later.